This is Prince Grover, international motivational speaker and a business coach. Today I'm going to talk about a game that we most often play, and winning that game takes us more deeper into the failure. And this game, once played well, can actually impact your career, your job, your promotions, your growth, your success, your relationships, everything around you. And this game most often has been played by most of the leaders. This game is played by the most sensible people of this world at times. And this game I'm talking about is a blame game. Yeah, it's a blame game. And when we play this game, most often we miss the chance of looking deeper into ourselves and understanding the core issues that are actually involved in that conversation. So my dear friends, I'm going to talk about a word that can end this game. I'm going to talk about a system, a process that can help you come out of this game. And that process is the responsibility process. It's a process of taking responsibility. Now when I say responsibility, of course it's very difficult. Of course it's painful. Of course it takes a lot of energy, patience, acceptance. And what I'm trying to say here is, in case you are stuck in a conversation where both of them are about to prove yourself right, it's time to get improved in your conversations. And the only way to fix a proving conversation is to improve. And when I say about improving, we don't no more focus on who is right. We are actually focused on what is right for both the people involved. So with responsibility, I'm going to give you a small activity. Maybe that thing is going to help you and understand how this impacts our emotional well-being as well. This blame game has not only taken away most of the power from us, but it has taken away the real purpose of existence in harmony. And let me go back and give you a small game to play with your mind. The first step is take a notepad and a pen. Note down the review of your life. When I say review, look back into the life from your childhood till today. What are the few times or what are the few situations where you could have taken some responsibility, but you did not? And just note down, just think about all those incidents where you could have taken the responsibility and you did not take the responsibility. Just note down those incidents in some bullet points. Then make a column and think about that incident. It's like reliving that moment. Try to relive that moment. When you relive that moment, just document what are few things, what are few emotions that flow into you at this moment when you think of an incident where you could have taken the responsibility and you did not. Just note down the list of emotions. I did this in one of my training sessions, and the people wrote anger, resentment, unhappy, frustration, guilt. These are few of the emotions that gets generated when we do not take the responsibility of situations. Now I ask them, why don't you do one thing? I'm sure you would have done some good things in your life as well. And think about an incident where you took the entire responsibility, maybe about your failure, maybe about your performance, maybe about somebody else who did something to you, and still you were willing to take up that responsibility, where you were not asked and you went out of the way on your own to take up that responsibility. You were not given that, but you decided to take it up personally with your own choice. Now think of that incident, relive it, and write down what are few things you notice in your emotional state right now. The feelings are just the opposite. It talks about happiness. It talks about feeling proud. The few feelings that I got to know when I asked people to list where they felt satisfied, they felt fulfilled, they felt ready for the next responsibilities, they felt the confidence that they have in them, they felt the self-belief. These are few feelings that people listed. So the choice is yours. The situations would never change. The people around would keep throwing shit at you. It's all up to you which responsibility you're willing to take and which path are you going to follow. When you waited and blamed someone, or when you took the responsibility and became the in charge of your life. And trust me, any change that you ever want to bring into your life would need you the most, not anybody else, would need you the most. If you are in a relationship wherein there are constant struggles and conflicts, I bet you today, just stop looking at the other and ask yourself one small question. Is there anything that I can improve upon? Is there anything I can do about my approach? Is there anything I could do today differently than yesterday in the conversation that I used to have before? So Jim Rohn very well said, if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting. And if you want to achieve something that you haven't so far, then you have to do something that you haven't done so far. So my dear friends, it's actually not the situation. It's the blame game that has taken away the most of the essence of our well-being. Let's come back today and take the responsibility, not even for the situations, for the failures, for the mistakes, for the relationships, for the health, for the emotional well-being, but also take the responsibility of your words, take the responsibility of your habits, take the responsibility of your companies. Companies in the sense, the people with whom you spend most of the time with. Take the responsibility of your own success. Take the responsibility of the people you meet. Take the responsibility of the environment. Take the responsibility of your desk on which you sit. Take the responsibility of anything that you do. Actions, behavior, thoughts. Take the responsibility of everything, of who you are and what you truly want to be. Then you will feel that the universe was never against you. It was always waiting for you to just take the responsibility. So with one last statement, I would like to end this discussion. And it is, when you take the responsibility, you become the powerhouse of the change that you truly want to bring into your life. So it's your choice. Either I want to be powerless and keep blaming people when no change can be seen, but yes, you would lose your patience, your focus, your energy, your mind, and you will start losing everything. And the second part, where I take the responsibility, it would be accompanied by actions which would take me ahead and forward and not allow me to come back. So it's all your choice. Either you want to move forward or you want to go back into your past and keep blaming the circumstances, the people, the relationships, or you may respond to them today differently just to achieve a different result for yourself. So with this, I would like to end this conversation, and do write me in comments one responsibility that you are going to take today for which you have been blaming or putting the fingers on others so far. Trust me, that's the starting point of any change you want to bring to your life. Thank you very much. Stay connected, and I'll be happy to share some more moments of truth of life. Thank you.